Hello, guys. Good morning. Good afternoon. How are you guys? Hope you are doing great and hope you are washing your hands. So, we're going to have the last topic of this period of this term in social studies. The last topic is life in community, guys. Okay, we're going to speak about rights, we're going to speak about duties, we're going to speak about principles, and we're going to speak about laws. So, the vocabulary we are going to see today is the following. And don't forget, you have to put the vocabulary in the notebook. Okay, guys? So, first word in the vocabulary, principles, principios. Second word, rights, derechos. Tier 1, duties, deberes. Fourth, we have laws, which is leyes in Spanish. Entitled. Esta palabra no tiene una traducción literal, lo más cercano sería derecho a. I am entitled to education. Yo tengo derecho a la educación. Guarantee, which means garantizar. Education and Community Handbook. This is really important, guys. Can you guess what is the meaning of this? Yeah, good job, guys. Manual de convivencia. So how do we say manual de convivencia in English? Education and Community Handbook. And finally, waste. Waste. We saw that in science, in social studies, waste is going to be desperdiciar. Now, guys, what is a right? In here we have examples of some rights. We have right to freedom, right to justice, right to love, right to peace, right to dignity. But what is a right? It's difficult, right? It's difficult to explain what is a right, so don't worry, we're going to study that. So, rights, guys. Rights are principles and rules which characterize human relations in any group of people. Son principios y reglas que caracterizan las relaciones humanas en cualquier grupo de personas. So we need a group of people, and when we have a group of people, we're going to have rights, okay? For example, we have right of life, derecho a la vida, we have right to education, or we have freedom of expression, that is a right, libertad de expresión, which means that you have freedom to say things. Quiere decir que tienes el derecho de decir o de expresar tu opinión como lo creas conveniente. Nadie te puede decir que no lo deberías hacer. Now, guys, we have principles, and this is really important because from principles we have rights. Esto es importante porque de los principios es que tenemos los derechos. Rights come from principles. First, we have principles. We have two principles. First of all, we all have rights. We are all equally entitled to our human rights without discrimination. Second, every person anywhere has the same rights. All human beings are born free and equal in dignity and rights. Let's speak about principles, guys. So, here we have a picture about principles. Let's see if we can understand what is the meaning of these principles. So, how many principles we have? Just remember last presentation. Good job, we have two principles. First one, we are all equally entitled to our human rights without discrimination. So, guys, focus on the keywords. We are entitled to our human rights. nosotros somos o tenemos derecho a tener nuestros derechos. Todos nosotros, el primer principio que vamos a tener es que todos nosotros tenemos derechos humanos. Nadie, sin importar nuestro color de piel, nuestra cultura, nuestro idioma, nos puede decir que no tenemos derechos. Second principle, guys. All human beings are born free and equal in dignity and rights. So check the keywords. All humans are equal in rights. Todos los seres humanos tienen los mismos derechos. Entonces no hay nadie que tenga más derechos que otra persona. Todos nosotros tenemos los mismos derechos, chicos. Now, guys, let's speak about rights and duties. So rights. A right is what must be protected and guaranteed. For example, access to water. We have one example in here. We have the right to have acceso al agua. Okay, like in this picture you see. So a right is what we must protect. What we must protect in here is access to water. Okay, and we have duties. Duties are the obligations we must follow to protect the rights. So duties are the obligations we have to protect rights, okay? Obligaciones que tenemos to protect the rights, okay? So, for example, what are they doing here, guys? Is this a duty? No, this is not a duty. They are playing with water. Ellos están jugando con agua. Esto es una obligación que tenemos para proteger this right. Is this an obligation? No. So actually our duty here is to make sure we don't waste water. We don't waste water. En este caso, nuestra obligación, nuestro deber es asegurarnos que nosotros no desperdiciamos agua para poder proteger el acceso al agua a las personas. So guys, we have laws or norms too. Laws or norms explain to us how a right is protected in a country or in a community. For example, and remember, the key word in here is how to protect a right, okay? Colombian state must create laws to protect the rights of its citizens. El Estado colombiano debe crear leyes para proteger los derechos de sus ciudadanos. Okay? And norms. The school must create norms to guarantee the rights of its students. El colegio debe crear normas para garantizar los derechos de sus estudiantes. Where can we find these norms? ¿Dónde las podemos encontrar? Well, we find the norms of the school in the Education and Community Handbook. Y si no se acuerdan qué es el significado de Education and Community Handbook, you can check the vocabulary, guys. So, let's have a recap, okay? Vamos a hacer un recordatorio de lo que hemos visto. First, we have principles. How many principles we have, guys? Good job. We have 2 principles. Every person has rights, no matter color, no matter culture, no matter language. Every person has rights. And we have the same rights, okay? Those are the 2 principles. From principles, we have rights, and rights is what is protected, okay? What we must protect. And we have duties, and duties are what we must do to protect the rights, okay? Our obligations to protect the rights. So how do we protect our rights? When we have laws or norms, okay? For example, guys, the laws or norms explain to us how we protect the rights, right? How we protect the rights. For example, we have that Colombian state create laws. Por ejemplo, el Estado colombiano crea leyes para proteger los derechos. O the school has an education and community handbook to protect the rights of the students, guys. Okay, guys, that was it. Hope you had some fun with this. Hope you are doing great. And I see you on the next video. Goodbye, guys.